Invest in Africa, an initiative that plans to simplify how business is done on the continent, has been launched in Kenya's capital, Nairobi. It aims to identify the challenges of conducting business on the continent and, of course, offer cost-effective solutions. Invest in Africa will enable trade between larger companies and small and medium enterprises by providing better market access, enhancing skills, and improving access to finance. Now, in a country like Kenya, where more than 17 million SMEs are registered, barely 30% make it past their third birthday. It's a statistic that's common across the continent. Now, joining me in the studio with more insight into this is Wangeshi Muriuki. She's Kenya's country director for Invest in Africa. Of course, welcome to the show. Now, looking at what you're trying to achieve, issues such as improving access to finance, the failure rate of SMEs, these are areas Africa is still struggling to perfect. So what exactly is your strategy in terms of tackling this?
Thank you very much. What you're saying is true. Africa is still very much challenged, and companies, and especially small companies in Kenya, do experience the same challenges. What is different about Invest in Africa is our approach towards tackling these challenges. I'll tell you, there are very many initiatives aimed at solving the same challenges. However, the approaches have been scattered, fragmented. Everybody in their own corner trying to solve one problem, another one trying to solve another one.
Right.
Our approach is cross-sector. It's a partnership approach. We are saying that we cannot single-handedly address any of these challenges by ourselves.
And of course, your company looks to merge the public and private sector. How exactly do you plan to do that? And give me specific strategies. What are you doing? What's your strategy in terms of approaching these SMEs and these larger companies? What are the products that you're giving them that's convincing them to work together?
First of all, we are working in partnership with organizations that are already operating successfully in Africa. We are partnering with Equity Bank, Tallow Oil, the likes of EY, the likes of EcoBank, Clyde & Co., to pool our resources together towards solving the same problems. And our aim as Invest in Africa is to support local companies, to develop local capacity, to upskill those companies together through a partnership approach. And our solution is developing one marketplace, a platform which we call the African Partner Pool, where that will connect larger companies and the SMEs for skills, for dialogue, for trade, for financing. That is the strategy that Invest in Africa is riding on.
Right.
Yes.
Now, we know Ghana was your pilot market in 2014. Can you give us some of the lessons you learned from that market in implementing this project?
Okay, yes, Ghana was our pilot market, and in 2014 we launched the platform that I'm talking about. And one of the lessons we've learned in Ghana is that no organization can single-handedly handle these challenges. You need partnerships. You need to work together. You need concerted efforts. The challenges we are talking about are very many, very complex, interrelated. We are talking about SMEs lacking capacity, reputational problems, operational challenges. No organization can do it. So we are working towards a unified approach, cross-sector partnerships. So you need to have, and that's what we are doing in Ghana. Together with SMEs, we bring together larger companies, banking institutions, capacity building institutions, and everybody who is concerned about the challenge of raising standards for SMEs to trade. Yes.
Well, thank you so much for coming to the studio and giving us those insights. Of course, Wangeshi Muriuki from Invest in Africa.